Kathryn, and I've just finished studying my final year of medicine at Queen's. This is so crazy, but I can't believe that I have finally graduated. Now, throughout my time at Queen's, I've thought about my graduation lots of times, whether that's during a late night session in the Maclay when you're just dreaming of all of the work being finished, or seeing other friends in other year groups graduate and move on. However, it's not a process that I knew particularly much about before my own graduation, so today I wanted to take you behind the scenes from the special day and also share some top tips. So the process for graduation kicks off 1 or 2 months before, when Queen's will release their graduation timetable for either the summer or the winter, and this gives you an idea of when you can expect your ceremony to be. A few weeks before, you'll receive an email confirming that you're eligible to graduate from your course, and then you're then able to register online with QSIS. This is a really simple process. It's just to confirm if you're going to be there and how many guests you're going to bring. So entry is free to the graduation for yourself and 3 guests in the Whitla Hall, and entry is then free for you but costs £11 each for tickets to the garden party afterwards, and again you can bring 3 guests. You're also able to use the online portal to confirm if you're happy for your name to be on Leavers merch and to input what size of gown you'll need for gown hire, which is also free. It's all a very easy process and really gets you to start feeling excited. Now, you'll then be given a date and time for gown collection and also gown return, typically a day or 2 before, where you're able to go, pick up the gown, try it on, make sure you're happy enough, and then it's time for the big day.
My own graduation day started bright and early at 7 o'clock in the morning as myself and my housemate got ready for the day. Our graduations were at 10, so we headed down to Queen's and met up with our families, and we took in all of the hustle and bustle outside of the Lanyon building. The actual ceremony was so lovely. It was so nice to see friends and family there to cheer us on, and as it was only my medical year group graduated together, it was so sweet to cheer on all of my friends becoming doctors. We then headed to a very windy garden party, but still made the most of it, taking plenty of photos at the gate, as is iconic, also at the garden party and as a year group. It was just really lovely to celebrate together, and I had the best time getting to see everybody for my graduation day. We headed off to lunch to celebrate at the Chubby Cherub on the Lisbon Road, one of my favourite spots to eat in Belfast, and then finished the day in typical medical student fashion with a big trip to the Dirty Union with all of our friends to celebrate together. Overall, it was just so nice to be with family and friends on the day.
So there you have it, just a little insight into my own graduation day. It was such a special day with friends and family and some really, really precious memories there. However, there were a few things that I wish we'd done differently and top tips that I want to pass on to you guys. First off, bring a plastic bag. Whether it's tucked into a friend or family's bag, ready to go when you need it, it would make such a difference. My dad actually bought one from the Queen's gift shop while we were there, because there were so many things to hold. I had a disposable camera, I had my degree certificate, and we had our programmes from the day. We had a photo of me going across the stage that we got printed. There was just loads and loads of things that we ended up needing to carry around, and having a bag on hand, something waterproof, would have made such a difference. Kind of related to that, prepare for any weather, bring an umbrella, bring sunnies, bring an umbrella, it's Northern Ireland, you never know. It was a beautiful morning when I woke up for my graduation and 2 hours later it was raining really heavily. It didn't stay for very long, but you know, it pays to be prepared as we were stuck without an umbrella and it was a bit of a nightmare. So be prepared in that sense and you'll be sorted. On a similar note, if you're planning on going for lunch or dinner in and around the university area, I'd really recommend booking that in early. A lot of the restaurants beside Queen's are really popular for graduation dinners and celebrations, so it's well worth booking in early. And book yourself a time with your graduation that gives you plenty of time. There's so much to do on graduation day and it's such a celebration that you don't want to feel rushed. For example, my graduation was at 10 and we went for lunch at 2:30 in the afternoon. Just by the time we'd been to the garden party, got a year group photo, got my professional photos taken, we just wanted to really soak it all up and not worry about rushing off to reservations. So book early and book considerately based on when you're graduating. I also really recommend getting a photo of you walking across the stage. These were available to purchase from one of the buildings inside the Lanyon during our garden party. And not a lot of people know about it, but it's actually like one of my favourite photos from my graduation. So definitely keep an eye out or ask some Queen's staff where you're able to purchase your stage photos, as it's actually one of my favourite photos and not a lot of people know about it. Lastly, and my biggest, most important tip, pin your hood onto your graduation gown and onto your clothes. It made such a difference. No matter the weather and no matter how long the day had gone on, it meant that my hood and my gown sat exactly how I wanted them to. So I had my hood pinned to my gown here and my hood pinned onto my dress at the front. It just meant that I wasn't concerned that it was going to fall, and I was just happy with how it sat. So that was the top tip that I had received, and I'm passing it on to you guys. Hopefully all of this gives you a little insight into graduations at Queen's, and when your own ceremonies come, I hope you have the best time. This is actually my last vlog for Queen's as I now graduate, but I wish you guys all the best in future studies. Bye!